Welcome back to Shaving Down Under. I am Doug, and as you can see in my background, I'm not in the bathroom, I'm in the band room. Maybe I'll just tilt that forward. Beastie down there. I've been shunted out. Mrs. is home, she's having a shower. And after her shower, we're zipping down to Kingston, 3-hour drive away. Go check out some blocks of land down there, just get a feel for them. But more importantly, today I'm doing a shave in collaboration with Mark from Friendship Shaving, who hit me up with an idea, and I thought, this is fantastic, why not do it? So he's doing an Australian flavoured shave, and that's obviously Australia down here, and it's winter in England, so I'm doing an English shave and with winter type scents for what it's worth. So I had a good think about what I was going to use. So the first thing I thought of, and I think this is a great idea, Phoenix and Bose Spitfire soap. This is one of my early favourites, still is a favourite. Beautiful soap. Phoenix and Bose, can't go wrong. Then I thought, what else can I use? And I had 2 razors in mind, and I hit up Mark and I said, you choose. And he said, this bad boy. Darwin razor. Let's just see the head there. Might not focus because of the light. There we go. So I thought, well, I better have a practice go with this. I've only shaved with it once, I think. So I shaved on Wednesday. No worries. No worries. Beautiful. If you ever get your chance to own one of these, go for it. If you buy them on the bay, you're looking at least 1,000 Aussie, £500 maybe. But if you're lucky out in the wild, especially around England, you might find these a lot cheaper. And the last couple of things I thought about, well, I thought, do I have any English blades? And I'm pretty sure I do. So these are vintage Wilkinson sword. I believe they're from around the early 70s, but I do stand to be corrected. So we'll shave with one of these. And then this morning, what about brush? And I'll just get some water out of this because I've been soaking it. And this is a brush you've all seen before, and it's the Darwin Brush. So the black part was made in France, the knot was made in France as well. I'm pretty sure it's a hand-tied knot, but the ceramic bottom is English and was made in England around 100 years ago. So this is pretty much a complete English shave. Rightio. I'll be leaving links too for Mark's video in mine, and I'll prepare and we'll get cracking on into it. Okay, so we're going to go off face lather. This is what I've been discovering with these badgers. They love to fill up with soap, and we'll finish the job off on my face. This stuff smells magnificent. Let's see, let's put you over here. Just juggling stuff. So, if you're unfamiliar with this soap, it has a real tobacco smoke leather and woody scent to it. Really old school. Oh God. Oh, it's been a long time since I've shaved with one of these blades. It's magnificent. On Wednesday I shaved with this, and I used, I think it was a Lord Extra blade, and it was on its second shave. And it was nowhere near as good as this Wilkinson sword. Which probably ties in quite well with Mark's last video where he talked about stainless steel blades. I can tell you right now, this is going to be BBS. So pretty much the scent of this soap would, what I imagine back in the day would smell like an upper class gentleman's manor, his smoking room. In his room, he's got his tobacco, he's got his pipe, lots of wood, furniture everywhere, lots of leather bound books, lots of books, so you know that old vintage smell of books, that nice one, not the real nasty one, but the nice smell of that, mixed with the tobacco soap and the scent of the leather. This is what I get from this stuff. All it needs is, it's got a bit of juniper in this as well. Just needs a little hint of sweetness, just to remind us all of the gentleman's mistress. So Mark does have some interesting ties to Australia and to South Australia. He has an uncle that lives in Tasmania. And apparently his very first ever girlfriend lives in South Australia. Must have migrated. Probably migrated with a family out to the northern suburbs of Adelaide, a satellite city called Elizabeth. And yeah, so back in the 60s and 70s, that's where a lot of, what do they call them? £2, £10 Brits or something like that. When they migrated to Australia, and some come to South Australia, they went out north. What a mistake that was. They should have left that area straight away, found something near the coast. So what I didn't bring out is the cologne, perfume, whatever you like to call it. I really don't know the correct terminology. But I will be spraying on afterwards another English product, and that's Penhaligon's Lord George. Very similar scent profile, but without the juniper. So there's 2 blocks of land we're going to look at that look interesting. And affordable. You might be thinking, Doug, maybe you're the manor. You're the man of the manor. That's what you're aiming at. I wish. Now we're just going to... There's a couple of blocks. One's just off the main strip, which is the favourite. It's really the block behind the blocks that are on the main strip, and there's 100,000 Aussie dollars difference. Get that. And then there's one further up on the main strip that, you know, on the other side of the road, there's going to be no building because it's beach. And the real estate agent reckons the bloke wants X amount of dollars for it. And I've dived deep in the homework, people. Going on to domain.com in Australia here. And it lists all the houses and blocks of land sold. And I went back about 4 years, but really only last 2 years is probably applicable. And either the guy that owns this block of land is just going for gold, or the real estate agent's going for gold. And that's what you'd expect the real estate agent to do. Because he's on the commission. And no doubt it's a percentage. Bigger price, bigger percentage. So from my research, I reckon this fella is gunning at least $60,000 to $70,000 above what all the other blocks of land around it have sold for. Hear those dogs? of a nick. Rightio. Back in a sec. Yes, cut up the top lip a bit. Just nicked it up. That's because the blade's brand new. And the Darwin's quite a keen shave. Well, it's fairly aggressive. And if I was to liken it to any Gillettes, I would say the Bulldog. Which I know probably a lot of you haven't shaved with. But very similar. Very similar aggression. Just taking it easy here on my neck. The only downside to face lathering is when you come to like your third pass and you're not getting that thick lather that you'd still get if you bowl lathered. So it was a choice between this and the red ring, which would have been a fantastic choice as well. To represent England, okay, I'll just wash off and we'll wrap up. Well, just been interrupted with the phone calls. I've got to start this bit again. So I've had a magnificent shave. BBS down here. Same thing happened on Wednesday. Really good, smooth shave. And just in here is my problem area, you know, with grains just going all over the shop. Just It's just a magnificent razor. Just clean it up a little bit. Get the soap off of it, so you can have another look. So it was between this and an Eclipse, and I let Mark choose, and Mark said the Darwin. That's cool. And I think, you know, the Eclipse and Darwin just got robbed because of World War II. England was getting bombed. Everything that, you know, that took steel had to go into the war effort, or metal. And razors, both their razors, just, this is full steel, cobalt steel, complete, right through. And I'm not quite sure with the Eclipse whether they were nickel and then coated or not, plated I should say. But World War II killed them, and it's a damn shame, because it would have been nice to see what they'd come out with. But Gillette were jumping the gun with the TTOs by that stage as well. These are beautiful. It was a little sharp the first time around in the end, but my next few shaves with this blade will just be right on the money. Really can't wait to shave with them. Yeah, so I'd just like to say thanks for Mark for hitting me up with this idea. Love watching Mark's channel. It's nice and chilled. Always has something interesting on there. Always has something interesting to say, and I know a few of my followers that follow my channel also follow Mark's, and they understand. So there'll be a link to Mark's video in the description, and so please click on that as soon as you've watched mine and watch Mark's video. We've got the balm here, or the lotion. Whoa, that's too much. How will I do this? Put some in the water. So no alcohol in this lotion, so I can ship anywhere around the world without any dramas. Dry my hands off a bit. So it's safe to say this is a real Commonwealth shave. And even more so, I just realised Mark's uncle's in Hobart, or in Tasmania, and the last test of the Ashes, which is a dead rubber, is in Hobart. So maybe his uncle's going to the cricket. Who knows? Apparently the first day is predicted to be washed out. I've got a customer at my shop who's got Australia to win 3-0. He's praying for rain. He's praying for it. He got 34-1 or 36-1, put about $5 on it. So he's praying for rain. Okay. Once again, thanks to Mark, and please click on the link for Mark's video and channel that I'll leave in the description. Okay, people, I've got to run. Mrs. will be inside. She's probably got the stopwatch going on me. Enjoy your weekends, and I'll catch up with you again on Monday. Have a great weekend. Ciao for now.